has been so long since I've done a video like this that I don't even remember what the last video was that I did. And here we are mid-June and I'm just now getting to my May favorite. So that is just proof. I was doing like 2 or 3 videos a week and I haven't done a video in several weeks. In fact, I think the last videos was my leprechaun vlog. So I'm sorry guys, I have been so busy. I have no idea what happened to May. I feel like May just kind of didn't even happen. I feel like I just did my April favorites and then I feel like I blinked and May was gone. So I don't know, were we abducted by aliens? Because it's just crazy what happened. I don't know what happened to May. It just came and went, just like that. But I'm going to jump right into my May favorites. I have quite a few, all makeup and skincare. 1 book, actually 2 books, but I don't have the copies with me and I'll explain that in a bit. But I'm going to jump into my favorite right away. My favorite, I have a favorite foundation brush, and this is by It Cosmetics, and it is a foundation brush, and I don't know if you guys can see, that's a foundation brush. I love this thing. It's obviously for liquid foundation, but seriously, it's like buffing foundation to your skin. It's like you end up with like an airbrushed quality makeup. It's absolutely incredible and it just blends so well. I love this brush. It's by It Cosmetics. It's a little pricey. I think It Cosmetics has pricey brushes, but this is something that I'll probably have for like years to come. So if you want to make an investment in a good foundation brush, highly recommend it. My next thing is also makeup as well, and I'm sure if you guys are makeup fanatics, then you've obviously heard of this. Then you're like, why is she sharing this with me? It's nothing new, but I'm sharing it anyways because I have not talked about it. I'm late to the game. I've just now gotten the Naked palettes from Urban Decay. This one is Naked 2, and I love this. It has a full range of earth tone colors. Comes with a brush. It actually comes with a pretty decent brush that I've been using. Usually I don't use the brushes or anything that comes with the actual makeup products. I usually buy my own, but I've actually been buying the brush, and I've been kind of just going to this, sorry for all the reflections, but I've actually been using this quite a bit. The blackout I use almost as like an eyeliner. This Yolk color, YOK, is so beautiful just for an overall shimmer. I use Booty Call as like the inner crease highlight type thing. Foxy I use under my eyebrows as also highlight. Tease is this really taupey matted color. It's kind of like your during the day color. So this actually has a really nice mix of stuff you can do. You can do like a during the day makeup, like with the taupes and stuff, or you can dress it up and there's some shimmery earth tones. And if you have olive skin like I do, you have a little bit darker skin, then these, I definitely recommend this. Urban Decay has some other palettes as well, which I think I'll probably try out, but this one was one I've had my eye on for a while because it's got so many earth tones and I just really like that with my skin color. So I highly recommend it. If you have lighter fair skin, they have other palettes that I think would probably be better to start off with, but honestly I can see me getting the entire collection. So this is Naked 2. Love it. The other things are into skincare. So those are my 2 makeup products. This one is Beach Tonic, and it's actually by Julep. I got this in my Julep subscription box, and I'm actually wearing Julep nail polish right now. And I know that people haven't been loving Julep. I haven't been loving it, but I've been really liking it, and I've been using everything in my Julep box. Maybe I do love it. I don't know, it's weird. It's like not blowing me away, but I do love it. And they sent out this Beach Tonic, and it's dry body oil, and it's this really, you put it on after you get out of the shower when your skin is still moist. So you put it on your skin and you kind of rub the moisturizer in, or the moisture from the shower in, which is good because you don't want to lose that. And I live in the desert, so this is actually really good. This has a really mild scent, and it smells kind of on the muskier side. I've had people say they don't like the scent of musk, but it's not like the cheap stuff. Like the nice musky, it's a little bit more of a masculine scent, but it's so subtle that you can't even tell. And I like the texture, and it's a dry body oil, so it doesn't leave that oily residue behind. Another thing that I've been loving, as you guys can see, it's pretty much empty. I have to go buy a new one. It is Calgon's body wash in Morning Glory, and I have been loving the scent of this, and it's Calgon, so it's cheap. I got it from CVS. It's got this such clean, crisp scent. It's totally a great scent for spring and summer. It's just, especially I'm in Arizona, I'm in the desert, so it doesn't, like, you're sweating and it's hot and stuff. You take a shower and it just kind of just wakes you up and makes you feel really clean, and it just has this really nice scent. And it's just, I don't know how else to describe it. And it's Calgon, it's cheap, can't beat that, love it, Morning Glory. Another favorite of mine has been, and I think you guys have seen me, I've talked about Frederic Fekkai. I'm a big fan of Frederic Fekkai shampoos and conditioner. It's my second favorite shampoo and conditioner because my new favorite is from Lush. But I have not been down to the mall, which is about a half an hour away. So I picked up some Frederic Fekkai. This is a shampoo in apple cider. So this is a new one for me, and it's it clarifies and renews. So I've been liking this. Again, a really light, fresh, summery smell. It smells more like apples. It's apple cider, so it does smell a lot like apples, which is really nice for the hair. But I've been really liking it. As you guys can see, I've used almost all of it up. But I've been really liking this. If, you know, Lush is still my favorite shampoo, but if I can't get down there, my second go-to is Frederic Fekkai. So I've been liking this. They have it at Target, so, which is really cool because that means if you have a Target debit card, you can get 5% off, and sometimes they have sales on Fekkai and stuff because Fekkai is not cheap. So, and I noticed that he doesn't put his first name on his bottles anymore. I don't know if he ever did. Fekkai. And my second to last item is Liz Earle's Cleanse and Polish. It's a hot cloth cleansing combination, and it comes with the cloth, and it's a muslin cloth that it comes in. It comes in this cute little carrying case, and this is the muslin cloth. I bought a couple extras, so this one's new. I haven't used this one yet. And basically, you apply this dry, and then you rub it into your skin. And then you take the muslin cloth and you soak it in as hot water as you can stand, and you cleanse it off. So it's a hot cleansing cloth treatment. And when you're done with it, you don't feel like, you know, like some skincare products, like the really good stuff, afterwards you're like, ooh, that was really nice. You totally see a difference. This isn't like that. But the reason why this made it into my favorites is, one, I kind of like the hot cloth, but the reason why I made it into my favorites is because I've been breaking out a lot lately. And I notice when I use this, I don't break out as much, or if at all. And I actually stopped using this for a couple weeks, and I just started breaking out all over again. So this is apparently really working because it's the only thing that's been helping my skin. So I love this stuff. Comes with the hot cloth, so it's been really nice. So, and if you want to travel, you can just stick it in a bag. My last item is the Biore Free Your Pores Pore Unclogging Scrub. Like I said, I've been having skin issues lately. I have to go see my doctor to see what's up with that. I think it's hormonal. But it's deep clean pores and smooth skin. I actually leave this in my shower, and when I take a shower at night, I just use this to clean. You have to keep it away from your eyes because it has that like a menthol type, menthol something to it. What is that called? It's like that menthol scent. I don't know. Menthol? It burns your eyes if you get it near your eyes. It's basically what I'm trying to say. So it's, and I like this. This is Don't Be Dirty. I like little weird things like that. I'm such a sucker for marketing things. But anyways, the Biore For Your Pores. Love this stuff. It's cheap. I leave it in my shower and I use it to clean my skin. And the last two items are my two favorite books. I actually finished writing Apocalypse last month. It was insanity. I cannot believe it got done in time on my deadline. Didn't think that would happen. And since then, I've picked up on writing my other 2 books at this point, but I felt deprived from reading because I love to read. So I read like 5 books in 2 weeks, maybe even more. But 2 of my favorite books, one of them is The Last Season by Eric Baum, B-A-H-M. And I was reading this book because of research, so I was not expecting to love this book. And I remember I read this book, and I'm sorry, my mouth is dry, so I keep swallowing. But I read this book, and it was hard getting into it because it is a nonfiction, and he, you know, building up to the information and stuff. But there's one night I was up until 3 in the morning reading this thing, and then I could not go to sleep because it was one of those books where you get a real back book hangover from it, because you're like, wow, I just lived this person's life. And it's about this ranger, backcountry ranger, who went missing. And I cannot recommend the book enough. I feel like this person's story is something people will want to know about. Not need to know about. It's something that I think will change your perspective on things a little bit and just kind of opens you up. So I love the book. It's The Last Season by Eric Baum. The other book is, what was the other one? Don't Look Back by Jennifer Armentrout. I love Jennifer Armentrout. I've read, I think, almost every single one of her books, and I'm a huge fan of hers. I interviewed her once, and sweetest person ever. She's a huge advocate for independent authors and small-time authors like me. And so all around, I like her as a person. And as a role model as an author, but this book is actually really good. It's a murder mystery, which is different from what she normally writes. She's a very paranormal YA typical genre girl author, and this book is still YA, but it's murder mystery. So it was a little different from what she normally writes, but she did it really well. She pulled it off really well. It's this woman who has amnesia, and it's just so really that is pretty much it for my May favorites. If you guys liked any of this stuff or you've tried any of it, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you think, or if you have something that you think I should recommend or should try, or if you guys are going to try any of the products I recommend, let me know in the comments, because I always like hearing feedback from you guys. And of course, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Always appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day.